Hey space fans, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered about the secrets those distant travelers, the comets, are holding? Well, get ready, because VE just received a stunning new postcard from the cosmos that's getting astronomers everywhere incredibly excited. We're talking about a brand new image of a comet named 3IATLAS. Now, this isn't just any pretty space picture. This image is special because it reveals something extraordinary. The comet is actively spewing a jet of gas directly towards our sun. It's like it's firing a cosmic water pistol straight at the heart of our solar system. This is huge news in the world of astronomy. And today, we're going to break down exactly what this means, why it's happening, and what secrets this spectacular event could unlock about the origins of our universe. So, buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into the fascinating life of a comet. First off, let's get properly introduced to our celestial star, Comet 3IATLAS. What is it, and where did it come from? Comets are often called dirty snowballs or cosmic snowballs, and for good reason. They are ancient relics, leftovers from the formation of our solar system about 4.6 billion years ago. Imagine a frozen chunk of ice, rock, dust, and frozen gases like carbon monoxide, methane, and ammonia, just tumbling through the cold, dark void of space. For most of its life, a comet is just that, a quiet, frozen wanderer. But things get exciting when its long, looping orbit brings it closer to the sun. As the comet approaches our star, the sun's heat begins to work its magic. The ice on the comet's surface doesn't melt into a liquid. Instead, it goes straight from a solid to a gas in a process called sublimation. This process is what gives a comet its signature look. The released gas and dust form a glowing cloud around the comet's solid core, or nucleus, which we call the coma. Then, the solar wind and radiation from the sun push this material away, creating the iconic, beautiful tails that can stretch for millions of miles across the sky. Comet 3IATLAS is what's known as a short-period comet, meaning its orbit around the sun is relatively short, in this case, just over 4 years. This makes it a fantastic subject for study, as astronomers can observe it regularly. It was discovered by the ATLAS survey, which stands for Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System. Their job is to scan the sky for near-Earth objects, and in doing so, they often stumble upon these amazing cometary visitors. Now that we know our comet, let's talk about this incredible new image. The image that has everyone buzzing shows a distinct, narrow jet of material erupting from the comet's nucleus and pointing directly towards the sun. You might be thinking, wait a minute, shouldn't the tail point away from the sun? And you'd be absolutely right. A comet typically has two tails, a dust tail, which is broad and curved, and a plasma or ion tail, which is straight and always points directly away from the sun due to the solar wind. So, what's going on here? Why is this jet pointing towards the sun? This seemingly counterintuitive phenomenon is what makes this observation so special. This feature is often called an antitail, but that name is a bit of a misnomer. It's not really a separate tail pointing in the opposite direction. What we're likely seeing is a trick of perspective, combined with the comet's physical activity. Imagine the comet is like a spinning lawn sprinkler, spewing out material in various directions. This specific jet we see is likely coming from a very active spot on the comet's nucleus. As the comet orbits the Sun, Earth can sometimes pass through the plane of the comet's orbit. When this happens, we get a unique side-on view. From this vantage point, the larger, slower-moving dust particles that were previously ejected from the comet and left behind in its orbital path can appear to form a spike pointing towards the Sun. We are essentially looking at the comet's trail of dust from the edge. So, this jet is actually a concentrated stream of dust and gas that is being viewed from a very specific angle, making it look like it's defying physics and heading into the solar wind. So, why is this a big deal? This observation gives us a rare, close-up look at the engine of a comet. The nucleus of a comet isn't smooth. It's a lumpy, uneven body with cracks and fissures. As it heats up, pressurized gas can burst out from these weak spots, creating powerful jets, almost like a geyser on Earth. By studying the location, intensity, and composition of this jet, scientists can learn so much. For instance, analyzing the light from the gas jet allows astronomers to determine what it's made of. Are we seeing more water ice sublimating? Or is it something more exotic, like frozen carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide? This chemical fingerprint tells us about the conditions in the primordial cloud of gas and dust from which our solar system was born. It's like a time capsule, preserving the original ingredients of our cosmic neighborhood. Furthermore, these jets are the motors that can subtly change a comet's path. The force of the gas escaping acts like a small rocket engine, giving the comet a tiny push. This is known as a non-gravitational force. By measuring the strength of this jet, we can better predict the comet's future trajectory, which is crucial for understanding its orbit and whether it might ever pose a threat to Earth though. To be clear, 3IATLAS is not on a collision course with us. This precise tracking helps us refine our models of how objects move through the solar system. This isn't just about one comet, either. Every observation like this adds a piece to the grand puzzle of planetary formation. Comets are thought to have delivered water and organic molecules, the building blocks of life, to the early Earth. By studying active comets like 3IATLAS, we are essentially looking at the delivery system in action. We can learn more about the composition of these ancient bodies and test the theory that they helped seed life on our own planet. Could the water in your glass have originally come from a comet that visited Earth billions of years ago? It's a mind-blowing possibility, and observations like this one bring us closer to an answer. The technology that makes these images possible is also worth celebrating. Telescopes, both on the ground and in space, are becoming more powerful than ever. They can capture incredibly faint details from millions of miles away. This image of 3IATLAS wasn't just a lucky snapshot. It was the result of careful planning, advanced imaging techniques, and the hard work of astronomers who dedicate their lives to scanning the heavens. Each pixel in that image contains a wealth of data that will be analyzed for months, if not years, to come. So, what happens next for Comet 3IATLAS? Astronomers will be watching it like a hawk. As it continues its journey, they will monitor how this jet evolves. Does it get stronger or weaker? Does its composition change? Do other jets appear? Each new piece of information will help them build a more complete picture of this dynamic little world. The comet will eventually swing back out into the colder, outer reaches of the solar system, where its activity will die down, and it will once again become a quiet, frozen traveler, waiting for its next fiery encounter with the sun in a few years. This discovery is a beautiful reminder that our solar system is not a static, unchanging place. It's a dynamic, living environment filled with incredible phenomena. Comets, like 3IATLAS, are not just points of light. They are active, evolving worlds with stories to tell. And thanks to the relentless curiosity of scientists and the power of modern technology, we are finally able to listen. The universe is constantly revealing its secrets to us. We just have to know where and how to look. What an incredible story, right? A tiny snowball, billions of years old, putting on a spectacular show for us across millions of miles of space. It really puts things into perspective. Thank you so much for joining me on this cosmic journey today. I hope you are as amazed by this as I am. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of comets, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel for more updates from the final frontier. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. What do you think about this discovery? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, keep looking up.